Who is Bobi Wine? Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, also commonly known by his stage name Bobi Wine, was born in Konzi Hospital where his mother worked as a midwife. He grew up in the Kamwokya slums in the northern east part of Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. Kyagulanyi attended Kitende High School where he attained his Uganda Certificate of Education in 1996, as well as Kololo Senior Secondary School where he attained his Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education in 1998. He then attended Makerere University in Kampala where he studied music, dance and drama, graduating with a diploma in 2003. In 2016, Kyagulanyi joined the International University of East Africa for a Bachelor of Lawyers degree following the advance of the constitutional law lecturer David Lewis Lubongoya. He transferred from International University of East Africa, which was not fully accredited to teach law at that time, to Cavendish University, which was already credited. He graduated from Cavendish University in August 2024. His music career. Kyagulanyi and Mugisha Fada Maltoto started their music career in the early 2000s and adopted the stage name Bobby Robbie and Pastor Toto, akin to his Christian name Robert, taking inspiration from Bob Marley, who was also named Robert. He later adopted the stage name Bobi Wine, his first singles being Akagoma, Funtura and Sunda. Brought him success in the Ugandan music scene. His music has been characterized as chidandari, reggae, dancehall and Afrobeat, often with socially conscious message. He was a leader of the Firebase crew until its disbandment, after which he started a new group known as Ghetto Republic of Uganda. He has released more than 70 songs over 50 years. In 2016, his song Chuwani was featured on the soundtrack of the Disney movie Queen of Katwe. Bobi Wine's major music genre has always been Afrobeat music. He has held various concerts and performances, all that bring income to him. He owns a commercial production studio in Kamwokya known as Firebase Records. Bobi Wine developed a humanitarian and political focused musical genre in 2006, on which entertains while also conveying educational message, particularly to the unprivileged residents of Kampala's suburbs, including the ghettos. Some notable work include Ghetto featuring Nobian Lee, Obuyonjo, Obururu Tebutpaura, Time Bomb, and many others. The messages contained in these music projects were typically aimed at politicians, urging them to take greater care of the unprivileged, as well as encouraging ordinary citizens to be more responsible in their communities. Topics covered included hygiene, mental health, child pregnancy, domestic violence, child marriage, HIV, and so many others. Bobi's music resonated strongly with the public, earning him a nickname Ghetto President and helping him establish a prominent position in Uganda's politics later in his career. His film career. Kyagulanyi is also a film actor, mainly starring in local Ugandan movies. In 2010, he was cast in supported film Situka with Helen Lukuma. Bobi Wine had his own reality TV show named The Ghetto President. He appeared in the 2022 documentary Bobi Wine, The People's President, directed by Moses Bwayo and Christopher Sharp. It was shot over 5 years and follows Bobi Wine and his wife on the campaign trail leading to the 2021 presidential election. The documentary won a Peabody Award at the 84th ceremony in 2024 and was nominated for the Best Documentary Feature at the 2024 Oscars. His political career. In April 2017, Kyagulanyi announced his candidacy for the parliament in a by-election for Kyadondo East constituency. His door-to-door walk campaign attracted attention both in Uganda and abroad. He won the contest by a wide margin, beating two seasoned candidates, Sitenda Sebura of the ruling National Resistance Movement NRM party and Apollo Katini of the main opposition party Forum for Democratic Change FDC. In 2018, Kyagulanyi gained increased fame championing the victories in most of the by-elections by candidates he campaigned for, thus beating out NRM and FDC candidates. One of the most incidents that we should not forget is the Arua by-election incident. On 14th August 2018, supporters of the independent candidate of parliament, Kassiano Wadley, allegedly obstructed and attacked President Museveni's convoy in the northern town of Arua near Gulu. President Museveni's motorcade was allegedly pelted with stones, leading to clashes between security forces and protesters. Later, Kyagulanyi, on outspoken critics of Museveni, revealed through a social media post that police had intentionally shot his car, killing his driver. Kyagulanyi had endorsed Wadri's candidacy against the official pro-Museveni candidate in Arua. Museveni publicly blamed Kyagulanyi for the incident. Kyagulanyi was arrested on 15th August 2018 for possible charges of unlawful possession of a firearm and causing violence, after which he was brought in front of a military court and charged with the former the following day. It was reported that Kyagulanyi appeared to have been beaten before appearing in court. Kampala Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago, a lawyer who has represented detained MPs, said that Kyagulanyi was in a worrying state of health and needed urgent medical attention. The government has repeatedly denied allegations of torture. Uganda's opposition leader, Kizza Besigye, called a press conference where he demanded the MP's immediate release. With the popular protests growing in Uganda demanding Kyagulanyi's release and heated discussions in the Ugandan parliament, the Uganda state prosecution withdrew the charge filed during Kyagulanyi's second appearance in court of the General Court Martial in Gulu on 23rd August 2018. The prosecution indicated it would further pursue possible charges in a civilian court for a possible trial of the MP. Upon release, Kyagulanyi was rearrested and charged with treason in a civilian court. In September 2018, Kyagulanyi was released on bail and traveled to the United States for medical attention for injuries he allegedly received in custody. The Ugandan government banned his supporters from gathering on the day of his release and on the day of his return from the United States. He eventually addressed his supporters on the gathering outside of his home upon his return to Uganda on 20th September 2018. In August 2019, Kyagulanyi was charged with intent to alarm, annoy or ridicule President Museveni for his role of the Arua incident. the previous year. The charge came a day after the death of Bobi Wine, a fellow Ugandan musician and staunch critic to Museveni, who was kidnapped and tortured by unknown assassins. Presidential elections in 2021. On 24th July 2019, Kyagulanyi formally announced his bid to run for presidency in 2021 general elections. On 22nd July 2020, he announced that he had joined the National Unity Platform Party, becoming elected its president and presidential flag bearer in the upcoming 2021 February general elections. Kyagulanyi was formally nominated to run for the highest office of presidency on 3rd November 2020. Shortly after his nomination, Kyagulanyi was arrested by Ugandan military. On 6 November 2020, he launched his campaign manifest in Mbarara, western Uganda, after state operatives coordinated off his NUP party offices, preventing him from launching the manifesto from there as planned. On 18th November 2020, Kyagulanyi was arrested in Luka district, that is in eastern Uganda, and detained at Nalfenya police station in Jinja for 3 days. According to the Daily Monitor newspaper, police accused Mr. Kyagulanyi for having more than 200 supporters recommended by the Electoral Commission to contain further spread of COVID-19. His arrest was met by widespread demonstration around the country, mostly in parts of Kampala, Masaka, Jinja, Mukono, Mbale and Wakiso. Although the Ugandan police alleged that only 54 people were killed, human rights activists put the figure to more than 100 murdered and several injured. Kyagulanyi's bodyguard Francis Senteza was killed on 27th December 2020 after being run over by a truck belonging to a military police. On 16th January, the Electoral Commission announced that Museveni won elections with 58.6% of the votes. Kyagulanyi refused to accept the results, claiming that the election was the most fraudulent in Uganda's history. Kyagulanyi was placed under house arrest on 15th January, shortly after casting his vote for the presidential election. The military surrounded his home and did not let anyone in or out of for several days, despite Kyagulanyi's claim he had run out of food. The US embassy in Uganda was not allowed to visit or leave food for him as the military broke the convoy. Kyagulanyi was released on 26 January after the Ugandan High Court ordered security forces to end the house arrest. On 1st February, Kyagulanyi challenged the 2021 elections in court, but later ordered his lawyers to withdraw the case, citing bias from the judges after the photos were seen of the Chief Justice with President Museveni, who was the correspondent party to the lawsuit.